Hello and welcome back to another episode of AI Showdown. Today we have the Aserai taking to the field against the Battanians. They have drawn a desert dunes map. It may look like they have the home field advantage, but as the attacker, they will have to face down two flanks of Battanian Fions and Fion champions. These two flanks are a devastating combo. As we saw in previous matches, the infantry line will hold against the opposing infantry, and both flanks will move forward to close in and shoot their enemy like a kill box. So we will see if the Aserai is capable of overcoming that formation. So far, Battania and the Empire have been the only two factions to overcome Battania on the defense. That is thanks to their heavy cavalry and their infantry able to overpower Battanian infantry. Of course, Sturgia also won out against Battania. Battania was on the offense. They did not have a large opening formation of Fions. The superior Sturgian infantry was able to overcome them. And the Aserai, on the other hand, as the lines engage, they do not have the cavalry numbers that the Empire and Battania put on the field right away. And their infantry is rather middling. They are not the worst, but they do not excel either, compared to the solid legionnaire or the Battanian pikemen. Already we can see the Aserai is losing the engagement. They're getting hit on both sides. And it doesn't look like the Master Archers are in a good position to provide fire support. Only able to hit a few Battanians on the top. Does look like the cavalry that is currently out are skirmishers, only equipped with their Jarids and a mace rather than a lance. Also limits their effectiveness when they charge. Shorter range of a cavalry mace does make it so that they miss most of their hits in the melee. But with that first round, the Aserai took severe casualties, 300 even on their end. Battania 62. The Aserai will be tasked with charging ahead once again. But now that Battania has pushed forward a little bit, the Aserai will have better use for their Master Archers. They won't have to worry about firing up a hill. They'll have better sight for both flanks as well as the central infantry host. It does look like the Aserai have brought out some of their Ferris at least. Their Ferris are equipped with lances that will aid them in harassing the archer flanks. Infantry lines are re-engaging. Battania does hold the number advantage, but the Aserai do have their heavies out. Their heavy palace guards, two-handed axes, they will cut through the Battanians. As long as they are not focused down by the Fions. Fions choose to take on the Master Archers instead. Their numbers might even out. You can see Battanian numbers are dropping significantly with that cavalry pass-through. We have a charge straight into the side of Battanians. Forces getting caught up on each other. Then they're going to crash into Battania. But get stuck. Group up. Does look like Battania did come out on top of that engagement again. The Aserai unable to deal with the constant barrage of Battanian arrows. Now Battanians have their cavalry on the field. Only going to provide extra support for the Battanians, make the Aserai's assault even more difficult. Half of the Aserai army is gone. Battanians only losing a quarter of theirs. Everything that the Aserai has on the field is all they have left. It will come down to whether or not they can keep this archer flanks in check. Now 50 cavalry on both flanks can do the job. It's just a matter of if the Aserai will maintain their focus on these archers instead of going for the central infantry unit. Battanian mounted riders come into the archer line. They do need to watch out. Most of the Aserai do have pole swords. Battanian cavalry is not all that strong to begin with, but they will get cleared up if they get caught within the archer line. You see some of the peons and peon champions crossing with the Master Archers. It does look like the Aserai were able to deal more damage to Battania that round, taking out another quarter of the army. But with Battania outnumbering the Aserai 2-1, no more units in reserve, it is unlikely they will seize victory this day. I do believe the real disadvantage for the Aserai is their cavalry. All of their cavalry units come equipped with javelins of some sort, so they are automatically grouped into skirmisher cav. So instead of charging straight forward right away, they will instead use their javelins. Most of them will miss their targets, and even if they do, they may not even guarantee a kill, which will just leave them vulnerable to the Battanian archer flanks. If most of their cavalry were instead equipped with lances, charge straight away, into those flanks, they might have had a greater chance to turn the tide in their favor. As it is now, they're going to get completely overrun by the Battanians. All that remains are the Master Archers, and there they go. They begin to rout. Battania takes another victory under their belt. So as we can see, Battania and Aserai have switched places. Battania now sitting at third, up from fifth. Aserai dropping down to 5 from the third spot. Ultimately, it does look like this is a tournament of the Empire and Valandia, both factions coming off strong and fighting amongst themselves for the top spot, while the remaining 4 factions are just fighting to stay out of last place. Sergia once again bringing up the rear, only getting 1 victory against Battania. But our next match will be a rematch. Earlier in the round, we had the Empire versus Valandia. Valandia taking their first loss to the Empire, evening out that score. This time, Valandia will take to the field as the attacker. They will have a chance to redeem themselves against the Empire. We will see if they are able to get back into first place or if they will remain in second. So I want to thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.